Welcome back to EMS One News and Insider Analysis. Ed Bauter and Dan Schwester from the Overrun here. Danny, today we're going to talk about another recruitment story. This is coming out of Escambia County in Florida, where they're ramping up their recruitment efforts amid rising demand for paramedics, and they're offering a $10,000 sign-on bonus as well as flexible scheduling. So if anyone's looking for a job, Escambia County is hiring.
Interesting.
But this is another system where they already have a shortage. They had 11 paramedic openings in October. As of February 13th, they have 17 openings. And right now, medics make $25.32 an hour, which is about $52,000 a year, around the living wage in Escambia County. But again, it's close to it, but not quite what the living wage is in that county. So again, Danny, we have another story where we have a system that arguably wasn't compensating their staff sufficiently. They faced a lot of attrition. Now they have a lot of openings. And now we're behind the eight ball trying to spend $10,000 to sign on all these new people.
I'm going to read between the lines on this article and just work with me on this.
I'm ready.
They're down 17 full-time slots. That's creating an awesome stress on the people that are left because there's mandatory overtime. There's going to be forced shifts. There's going to be a lot of people that have to work more because you don't have the people. I'm always leery about sign-on bonuses because I tend to worry that they're Band-Aids covering bigger problems. I would be really interested to take a deep dive into this and see what's going on with that agency, because losing 17 medics, that's a lot. And having 17 medic slots open is a big burden. And I wonder if that's cultural or if it's just money or...
Yeah.
It's
tough because again, starting
don't get me
down
wrong.
11,
Don't get me wrong. I'm totally glad they're addressing it. But how did they get this way in the beginning?
Well, and the starting down 11 medics and then in 4 months losing 6 more, that seems like a lot. And obviously, this story isn't going into depth about the actual operation of Escambia County. I'm sure the $10,000 sign-on bonus is broken up into different parts where, you get $2,000 when you sign on, and then another $1,000 in 6 months, and that's done to increase retention, right? So I appreciate the goal here, right? Where it seems like this is another EMS system in the United States where we have this staffing problem and we have to fix it, right? Patch the hole in the wall of the boat first, and then we can talk about what the deck chairs look like, right? So I can appreciate an organization saying we found this problem, now we have to fix it. Not that long ago, we talked about Virginia Beach trying to improve their pay for their staff. So we have this kind of dichotomy where some agencies realize, okay, we've got to improve the material conditions of our staff, right? And then you have other organizations, for whatever reason, that end up so far behind this eight ball where now we don't have anybody, right? And this leads to more downstream problems. So if you have 17 openings, how many managers and supervisors are jumping on the truck and aren't getting the administrative duties done for that day or that week, right? How many trucks are being taken down so requests for service aren't being met? So, and this isn't just a problem in Escambia County, and that's not what we're trying to suggest at all. This is a problem nationwide, but this particular system is a symptom of a much larger problem.
Yeah, I agree. This is happening all over the country. This is just one agency's attempt to deal with it, and admirable as it may be, it might point to a bigger problem underneath.
Yeah. And certainly this isn't the solution to every problem, right? Like you can only throw money at so many problems and
doesn't
try
hurt.
And solve everything. Like it doesn't hurt, but it doesn't solve every problem, and this isn't a suggestion that, paramedics in Florida or Escambia or anywhere should be making $120,000 a year. But there is a sound argument that all workers should be making a living wage for the work that they do. And while they're close in Escambia County, given the size of Florida too, and the availability of EMS services, I'm not sure that people aren't just shuttling off to other counties, right?
Or even other jobs. I mean, the chief says it in the article. Hey, look, they can get jobs that pay more and have less responsibility.
Yep.
Okay.
We talked about this off air. You can go work at Chick-fil-A for $20 an hour and sling the Lord's chicken every single day in a company that offers a career path and the opportunity to eventually become a franchise owner, or you can go be a medic. And those are the choices that you have sometimes. But we want to know what you guys think. If you're down in Florida in Escambia County, let us know how this is affecting your system. let us know what you think in general. We're very pro building the payments and the actual compensations for staff. But for EMS One News and Insider Analysis, Ed Bauter and Dan Schwester from the Overrun. Check out all of our stuff on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get all of your EMS news and information. We'll talk to you all next time.